This is Wrapped Up in Film. I'm Zoe. It's time to talk about J.K. Rowling's new adventure series, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, read all the books, seen all the movies. I love the imagination of J.K. Rowling and this incredible world that she's created. So, do you have to be a Harry Potter fan to enjoy this film? No. You can go and enjoy this film without having to have seen any of the Harry Potter movies. There's the odd little reference, but it hasn't in any way used Harry Potter as a crutch to launch this whole new set of stories. So this is the first movie that J.K. Rowling has actually written the screenplay for. It's directed by David Yates. So David Yates directed, way back in 2003, he directed the original series of State of Play, which is really something, really fantastic work. He's also directed 4 of the Harry Potter movies, and he also directed Tarzan, which personally I didn't like. I was not a fan at all. So I went into this film, a little bit curious as to the kind of job he was going to do with this. Quick rundown of the plot. This film is all set in New York, and it's about the adventures of the writer Newt Scamander 70 years before Harry Potter reads his book at school. So Newt arrives in exciting NYC, the Big Apple, and he's got this suitcase with him filled with these crazy creatures. They accidentally get unleashed into the streets of New York, and he embarks on this adventure to go and find them. This is a really spectacular film. You're completely submerged into this fantastical world filled with quirky and bonkers characters, and I just love the 1920s New York setting. It's really got such a fun and theatrical feel to it, which works so well. The one thing that makes this film so great is that you really care about the characters, which keeps you totally invested in the film. The emotion is all there. J.K. Rowling is so good at writing these characters that us as the audience, we just completely fall in love with them. And that's what keeps us going back every time. We just want to go back for more, and we want to go back and see these characters again. Eddie Redmayne as Newt is perfectly cast. He's very cute and sort of quirky and awkward, terribly likeable. And what's so nice is you can just see how much he cares about all his creatures, about these sort of fantastic beasts. In certain points of the film, he does mumble a little bit, and I found it quite hard to hear what he was saying. But, it's okay. It kind of adds to how endearing his character is. But yeah, top work from Eddie, once again. Katherine Waterston as Tina. I liked her performance. I didn't love it. She was good, and towards the end of the film, she did actually grow on me a little bit more. The 2 actors that really wowed me in this were Dan Fogler playing the role of Kowalski and Alison Sudol playing the role of Queenie. Fogler was so charismatic, a very sort of adorable type of character, really funny, and his performance was very theatrical, but it worked really well. Just wicked casting choice, absolutely loved him. Alison Sudol playing the role of Queenie, who is Tina's sister. Wow. What a stunning and gorgeous actress. I absolutely loved what she did with the role. It reminded me a lot of Marilyn Monroe. She's got this lovely sort of blonde curly hair, and she does the lip biting, and she sounds a lot like her as well. And she's got this great chemistry with Fogler's character on screen. It really works well. She hasn't done too many movies. She's more of a musician, but what a fantastic addition to this series of films. I thought she was just great. We've also got Colin Farrell, Samantha Morton, and Ezra Miller all doing a smashing job. Samantha Morton is actually she's quite terrifying in this film. And we've got a little bit of Jon Voight in there too, even though we barely saw him in the movie, and it would have been nice to have seen, a bit more of him, as I was really enjoying his character. What helped make the film so enchantingly magical was the stunning music score by James Newton Howard. It was just beautiful, and it really brought the film to life. The CGI work in this is really incredible. One of my favourite scenes is where they're in this sort of speakeasy type jazz bar, and it's just filled with these sort of really crazy, quirky characters, and it just shows you how, how amazing J.K. Rowling's imagination is. Okay, so I clearly loved this film, but I do have a few little niggles. Well, they're not little niggles, they're probably quite big niggles actually. I really, really was not a fan of the villain type character in this film. I just didn't think it worked. It was all a bit messy, and it just didn't seem to fit in with the story. And the ending was just way too blockbustery. I don't know if the blockbustery is not a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. CGI overload, and it reminded me a little bit of like Spider-Man, very sort of Marvel movie-like. And yeah, I didn't like that at all. But the actual ending to this film, which does go on quite long, but the way they wrap it all up, I really loved. It's quite emotional, the ending, and I gotta say, it literally almost brought a tear to my eye, and I really, really, really liked it, and it's set us up for the next movie really nicely. Okay, guys, I'm gonna rate this movie now. I'm gonna give this film a 83%. Would I watch this film again? Yes. Would I recommend this film to friends? Hell yes. For me, the plot wasn't strong enough, and the pacing was quite off at times. At some points I wanted to kind of kick the film and go, okay, come on, move on now. But overall, some of the scenes in this film are really incredible, spectacular. It's a feel-good movie, perfectly timed for Christmas, and it's something you can go and see with your whole family, and it really treats the child within us all. So yes, go and watch this film, and watch it on the biggest screen you can find. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my review. If you liked what you saw and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. What did you guys think of this film? Have you seen it yet? What are your hopes? Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you real soon. See ya!